What does it mean to be Jewish? Believing, behaving, and belonging to the Jewish faith. What does it all mean? Being Jewish means being a link in the chain of tradition that began over 3,000 years ago with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This chain is formed by religion, people, and culture, and has been transmitted from generation to generation for thousands of years. Judaism is kept alive by those who choose to attach themselves to the chain of Jewish tradition. Comprising slightly over 2% of the world's population, about 14 million people, the Jewish people have made an indelible impact on history. Judaism focuses on life, the here and now. Being the first monotheistic religion in the world, Judaism teaches us how to relate to God, a blueprint for a way of life that has the potential to make us wiser, morally grounded, fulfilled, and connected to a community that is akin to a large extended family. Judaism is a system of beliefs, but following Judaism means more than praying or contemplating, having faith or believing in God. Judaism requires action, called mitzvot or commandments. A system of doing mitzvot serves as the foundation to living a Jewish life. There are many ways to live Judaism, and there's always room for questioning and individual interpretation in the Jewish tradition. Ours is a faith heavily based on moral values and responsibility. Throughout life, Jews are given the free will to choose between good and evil. The well-traveled path of Jewish wisdom serves as a compass, guiding the direction in daily living. Ethics of the Jewish faith. Judaism is both a philosophy and a way of living. Judaism is a commitment to a value system rooted in a belief in God. For us, God is the highest ethical and moral standard that we seek to emulate in our lives. We do this by actively being Jewish. And being Jewish means to study, worship, live Jewishly. Being Jewish means to perform good deeds and continually strive to improve oneself and the world. It is through such exemplary behavior that we become holy. And by becoming holy, we draw closer to God. The underlying goal of mitzvot is tikkun olam, meaning to repair the world. The concept of tikkun olam is taken from a mystical teaching that the world is imperfect and needs healing. We help heal the world by performing mitzvot, God's commandments, doing deeds of tzedakah, charitable giving, and performing acts of gimilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness. Through these actions, we help repair the world and bring about a more balanced, harmonious universe. God. Judaism believes that God is one, supreme, all-knowing, and filling all places at all times. God exists beyond time and space. In Judaism, we show our devotion to God through our behaviors and through action, such as through prayer, study, and good deeds. We therefore seek to emulate God in our behavior. For example, just as God is compassionate, so we should be compassionate. Because God is merciful, so we should be merciful. And just as God cares about the oppressed, the poor, and the stranger, so we should care about the vulnerable members of our society. How we treat one another is a reflection of our care and devotion to God. The principal declaration of the Jewish faith is found in the prayer, the Shema. The Shema is considered the watchword of the Jewish faith, affirming in the monotheistic view of the belief in one God. Traditionally, Jews recite the Shema twice daily, in the morning upon waking, and in the evening at nightfall. The Shema affirms oneness, and it implies the equality of everyone before God. And this is a distinctive quality of the Jewish religion. We each are created in God's unique image, and thus we stand equal before God. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, The Lord is one.
Shema Yisrael